Yo, what's going on? Just finishing up the last few little clicks here and there to get everything set up. Yo, Tank, what's up? Good morning, good morning. Alright. Sporting a new thumbnail today, new live thumbnail. Pretty legendary, huh? What was I doing? So we're rocking some terror zones. Not sure if anybody can join up, but... Uh-oh, Season 1 hasn't begun yet. Uh-oh. Cool background. Oh yeah, I switched it up. No more green screen. It's just the shelving, the shelves in the wall behind me. Not permanent. I just kind of... I took it down for a second to do something, and I was like, yeah, we'll switch it up one day. Why not? What's weird about a one-day switch up, right? So, crazy enough, I went and looked real quick. It's the Arash's tombs right now. That's what, look at Talrash's tombs. It's a little over the mana, who cares? Happy birthday, what's going on, Scott? Terror zones today? Yeah, I figured I'd dabble around a tad bit more. Oh man, but I hate everything is so messed up all the time. I mean, I guess we'll go like this. I got everything set up again here. Charge, Holy Shield. I guess F3 is not going to be... Oh, I want Holy Bolt, don't I? Maybe we'll put... I've never used the Fist of never used Fist of Heaven's Paladin all that much. I know a lot of people use it because it wrecks, so that's what I was thinking. Does it even really matter to have conviction that much on Fist of Heavens? Because most of it is damage to undead and demons. It helps out here in circumstances, right? But Salvation for decreases fire, cold, and lightning damage done to you and your party. Alright, I guess we'll do that. Where's... am I missing it? There we go. Holy Bolt over here, I guess, huh? Doesn't really matter what aura you use, to be honest. Yeah, it's probably not going to matter at all. Right? So yeah, fill 1, password 1 if anybody wants to rock some of these with me. I'll just head out and start rocking and rolling. We got Talrash's tombs right now. Let's see if I can... Oh yeah, because these guys are going to be... Talrash's tomb's not great for Fist of Heavens, huh? Because those bugs are not undead or demons. If you get the wrong one. That's only lightning damage. Okay, well, apparently you just gotta wait for your mercenary to kill everything. Ooh, breastplate. These guys I can rip out. Yeah, it's one of those ones just kind of like out of, I wouldn't say out of spite, but just like, oh, everyone's playing Fist of Heavens. Okay, well, I'm not going to do what everyone else is doing, I guess, so. Yeah, we'll just skip the bugs, because they're immune to everything I'm doing, huh? What up, party people? Aaron, what's going on? Scott says, happy birthday, appreciate it. Password is 1, right? Yeah, fill 1, password 1. If that doesn't work, let me know. Tank? Or anybody else who tries to get in here. Sunil says, Fist of Heavens today. Yeah, I decided to go with it. Terrorized. Boy, Fist of Heavens is so crazy good. Oop, I keep misclicking. Just wreck everything from across the map. Immune to lightning. Magic resistant. Keep slaying. Bander, what's going on? Yo, yo, yo. Run Salvation or Redemption, says Scott. Oh, I thought I had Salvation on. I clicked on it and then I forgot. Not taking the most efficient route, but oh well. Who cares? Oh. Got a weird sound. I don't see the look on my face. My neighbor's weed whacking, and but from the basement it sounds real weird. Conviction helps kill main targets and non-demons and undead. Gotcha. Yeah, down here it's kind of because what the other damage is lightning, but those beetles are immune to lightning, so I guess if you rock Conviction, you'll break their lightning immunity. So I'll just skip the beetles. It really ends up just not being worth the time, I think, in my opinion. I guess I'm not exactly an expert. Oh. So yeah, fill 1, password 1 if anyone wants to come in here and rock some of these with me. Right now I'm just doing them solo, so. If you do Redemption, you don't need Insight and can put on something better. What would you be something better than Insight for this particular? I'm trying to think right now, like, do you throw on an Obedience or something? Just to get more, like an Ethereal Obedience to get more damage than whatever Insight I have on here, actually. Or, I guess you could throw on an Infinity, huh? Then you wouldn't have to rock Conviction. Reaper's Toll. Yeah, good point, Reaper's Toll. Fort Rune, let's go. Rune's popping off already. Yeah, forget that guy. Oh, now an IO. Bone Hue on your Mercenary, you have no issues with clear speed. Yeah, I feel like it's kind of, it wouldn't really affect a whole lot. Bassinet, Gothic Shield. Yeah, I'm far from Fist of Heaven's expert, so don't, yeah. I'd rather rock a minus 150 res Conviction on a Pally than a minus 85 Merc, though, and it's cheaper. Yeah. Possibly. But then it's just, you know, whether you value having 2 auras or not, whether you value having, Salvation to decreases the amount of damage you do. So it's if you want 2 auras, you get the minus from the Infinity, and then you could have another one too, or you get the, you know, it's so that's an opinion, you know, on what somebody would want. Good old Buggeroonies. Nobody wants to do terror zones with me, huh? Alright, well, we can rock some of these by myself for a little while. Fill 1, password 1, just letting anybody know who wants to do it. What levels you're forward in. This is PTR, so, yeah, in PTR, you just use the characters they give you. This one is level 98. They give you a level 98 Fist of Heaven's Paladin that's got pretty much mostly the best gear. I'd say it's not 100% optimal, but it's pretty good gear. But what's weird is they don't give you Redemption. They don't put the 1 point into Redemption down here, which is super weird. Like, I'd have to respec to get it. I don't know why, you know, why they did that. I didn't really look at it a whole bunch, to be perfectly honest. They put a bunch into Holy Shock. Kind of weird, yeah. Resist lightning. I don't know why they put the points where they... Oh, I wasn't even using Holy Shield. I completely forgot about it. Ah. Oh, yeah. And this is probably... I'm not the first one to notice this, so... So whatever you find, you can't even keep... yeah, Mutu, right. It all just poofs, disappears, or whatever. Only 3 likes. Hit that like button, fellas. But yeah, all these skillers all have over 45 to life. Obviously, people would have noticed this before me. But why is that? Did anyone ever hear why that is? They didn't... there's no... I would be shocked if they changed something to where skillers can have more... Skillers can have more life now than they could before. I'd be very surprised. Boy, I hate these beetle tombs. They're making 50 life GCs. Is that going to be a thing coming up in the next patch, and they just forgot to tell anybody, and they just accidentally leaked it? Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it was just a complete. Is this an offline character? No, this is online, but it's not my character. It's the PTR characters. They give you characters to test out the PTR with. So this isn't like my gear, my character, and stuff. I mean, I have all this stuff, but I never made a Fist of Heaven's Paladin yet. D2R is on sale, $19.99 as of today. Yeah, I did see that. Ooh, Tal's Mask, let's go. So yeah, fill 1, password 1 if anyone wants to come do some of these with me. Fill 1, password 1 on the PTR, not on regular D2. If a lot of people don't seem to realize that the PTR's out right now. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I get a lot of questions like, "Are you on? You know, on what's going on here?" What's up, Formulator? What's going on? How long will this PTR be? Yeah, I literally have no idea, to be perfectly honest. I was kind of thinking that too. I was like, is this going to be all week? Is this today the last day? I hadn't heard anything. I haven't looked into it a whole bunch either, so I have no scrolls of identify. I just realized. I don't know, I guess I'll just take one of these out. Oh yeah. Put you in here. Guess I just got one open spot, huh? I guess they do have all these respec tokens here to... They just threw this in here to joke around, huh? Just threw it in here to joke around a little bit. just a 6-dotted dimensional blade. Yeah, Ahmed, I'm not sure when it'll end. So, fill 1-1. No. It's right here. Fill 1. Password 1. Yeah, I don't have another. Oh well. Wonder why they did some of this stuff. Why is it full of Ravenfrost over here? And what is this doing here? There's like stuff they stuck around just to like joke around, I guess. Ooh, I can make my Iron Golem. Not that you really need it at all. Alright, let's hit some tomb, huh? Oop. Oh. Can't see nothing. Nope. Suited Druid, 11 skills. Perfect Archon Staff for an Obsession? Nope. It's the new rune word. Probably not, though. A plus with Terrorized Tarasha Tombs is that the 7 tombs to clear before having to make a new game. Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad spot. It's, I don't know. Really, like, we'll have to see how the magic find potential is in these areas or whatever. Because the thing is that the clear speed is going to be so much slower in these type of areas. So, you know, not because every area, every time it's a different, like, area, you know what I mean? So you can't pick and choose the areas that you can clear the fastest because of the kill speed of your type of build, you know what I mean? I guess you could be obsessed with finding the best base for Obsession, right? Soul Rune! Another day with a $5 heart attack for lunch. Oh no! Don't do that. Getting some of that fast food lunch, huh? Chain boots, legendary. Oh, that's all of them already. Immune to lightning. These are all bugs out here. Alright, Phil 2, password 2. We'll do these just for a second here. I don't know that I'm going to do them all day, but we'll do it for a little while. Boost the monster health damage density by like 20% in Terrorized Zone, says Aaron. A lot of people have kind of been saying stuff like that, yeah. Boosting densities seems to be the most popular, but... yeah, it's just tough to say exactly, you know, because... if you boost the density by itself, it's going to make some areas, like, really hard. Like, especially areas that have dolls or souls. But then also the areas that aren't hard, but that are good to farm, are going to get even, like, better to farm. Oh, I keep forgetting. I need to change that. Oop, this way. Sure, why not? Oh. This fist of heavensing everywhere. Everywhere. Love the morning stream. Yeah, a little bit earlier. It's about the same time I stream all the time, huh? But here's a question from a technical aspect. The new Terror Zones aren't actually better than farming Cass or Bale anyways, right? they're supposed to be. They're supposed to give you more experience. The thing is that this is supposed to be way better than the old way of getting to 99, because above level, what is it, 95 or 6, you can only get experience from Bale, Diablo, and Neelathak because of the way experience works, based upon your level. For the way I see it, these are pretty much only going to be done a lot by people who are like level 95 and up, really. I don't really see if there's going to be a whole lot of reason for people that are, you know, the people who are like level 65 or something aren't going to be doing these, you know. Or even people that are like level 85. I don't really see the motivation to do these. Unless the drop rates were like way better or something. I haven't done a whole lot, just a few hours, and I haven't really found a whole lot. A talismask here and there and stuff, but if you're lower level, you're going to be killing slower too. So, but I guess the level is based upon your level, isn't it? I don't know. Yeah, Aaron, what Aaron said there is kind of saying, whoa, look at it here. Let's go, baby. Just melt it with Fist of Heavens. This has got to be the Talrash's tomb, huh? No, gross. Too many beetles. Our mercenaries got to kill them one by one. If only beetles were not immune to lightning. Or undead or something. Demon beetles. Boy, this is like the worst tomb for these guys, huh? World Stone Keep. Uh-oh. Hey, I finally see a pip on the experience bar. Yeah, just a little teeny pip over here. But I mean, this is level 98, so it should be going incredibly slow, I'm gonna be honest. World Stone Keep time! Ooh, see, if you had wow. Souls in here. They're immune to lightning. I guess they're undead, so that's fine. Oh, those snakes are minions, so I can't kill the snakes. Great. Wow. Yeah, these dudes, I can hit him with a little lightning, but that's about it. Aaron says the highest level he's ever gotten to is 95. I mean, I would say in more recent times, I think 95 is the highest I've gotten to. I got a sorceress on single player that's like, it's like 1/4 of an experience bar short of 96, but I'm not. Jeez, leveling is not something I find fun. Oh, jeez, souls, bro. I have 75 lightning res with salvation, and the souls are still like blasting me. A good friend of mine gets every single player to level 96. Yeah, it's not super crazy to get up higher. I mean, if you play a ton, you know. That's what getting leveling and experience, all that is like time, you know what I mean? Just time. There we go. This is looking a little better already. Hmm. I didn't even look. How is this even... So Fist of Heavens is maxed. Holy Bolt, Holy Shock. Okay, Holy Bolt's maxed out. Oh, don't do that at me. Oh, that's why, where did it go? Holy Shock was 20 base points. Alright, yeah, that makes sense. I was just checking. Oh. Phil, what character you rocking at the start of ladder? Not sure, I'm gonna be perfectly honest, not sure. Have some ideas, but I'm not sure. Minion, I can't take these guys out. Little baby bit of lightning damage on them is all I can do. All minions down here, great. And souls. Minions and souls everywhere. Nope, can't hit him with that. Gotta hit him with 3 lightning damage at a time. I was thinking either Barb or Assassin, but I'm not sure. Aaron says just can't die after you gaming in the pantry. Now this is just my shelving that I have behind me. I did actually, those are actually restaurant shelves that I got for free. The owner of the place I used to work was just threw them in the dumpster, and I was like, yeah, I guess I went dumpster diving. But I was like, dude, they're brand new shelves. They're brand new stainless steel shelves. I look them up, they're like $200 a piece. I was like, yeah, I'll go ahead and take those. Sure. Boy, can barely get an attack off. 2 barb, 20 walk run. Kind of neat. Damage reduced, mana after kill. Kind of a neat thing, huh? Let's see how many seconds this happens. Finally, I am here. What's going on, Greg? What's up? What's up? Nothing wrong with repolishing, repurposing waste. I thought that would do a little bit more on them. Blood Spirit. Is that Cerberus Bite, I think? Not that it really matters. So here we are doing bail runs again. We could go back up to the other level. I'm just gonna jump to the next. We'll go fill 3. I don't feel like it'd be faster just to go down again, to be perfectly honest. So terrorize bail waves is the new thing, huh? You heard blade skills are actually pretty good. I did a little testing with that, and it does. The blade skills do work. How good is an opinion? I mean, most people would say they don't work that great. Oh boy. But that, like I said, that is an opinion. But you can kill stuff with them. He's got to telestomp the souls, is what I'm noticing. Oop, come on. Yo, what's going on? Universal Magic Man. Oof, souls, yeah, I know, right? Mutu says yes, Cerberus Bite. Yeah, I was right. Woohoo! Formulite says he's pulled some good stuff out of the GameStop dumpster. Right? They probably like just throw out all kinds of like video game stuff. They're like, ah, we can't sell this. Yeah, stores in general. Ooh, look at that tick up already. And this is just 4 players, so it's not even like capped out at 8. Yeah, wait. Yeah, Phil 3, password 3 right now. If anyone's interested in joining us, it would be cool to get it up to a higher players count, you know what I mean? So, anyone interested? And hit the like button. I guess we'll just go down and clear these out and then run Bale over and over again. So we're just running Bale, but getting more experience for it than normal. Ooh, like Cander's flank. See me run in and grab it when I wasn't even involved in killing him? That's called a stolen drop. But it's not really that great, but... I don't mind stealing drops on PTR, right? You keep getting a message that your character's already in the game server? Yeah, that's too bad. Devil Eater. Come on. Yeah, we'll ID it. I like identifying rare stuff. Just in case it gets one of those insane rolls. Whoop, good click, bro. Here it says, like Cander's flank early for, useful for super early on Amazon. That's about it. Yeah. Sounds about right. Bunch of people stuck at work. Yeah, totally get you, totally get you. Demon witches, get out of here. Yeah. How many people you think got this level 98 paladin to level 99 already on PTR? Wait a second. Oh, good. Woo! There's that Cerberus bite, baby. Oh. Like, what's going on here? What's on? Cerberus bite everything again. I don't remember. Shape-shifting, life leech, open wounds, feral rage. Bonus attack rating. Is this on a ladder? No, this is just PTR. So this isn't even like real official blah blah blah. This is just a they let us play it to see if anyone finds any glitches or anything like that. Skylar up here says new to single player. Should he keep doing LK runs? I would say no. It depends what character you started off with too. I mean, usually people start off with a sorceress. I would personally, if you already did 40 hours of LK and you're mind numbed, you know, you don't want to do that anymore. I would just either start another character or, you know, run the regulars, Mephisto and Dario, to try to get that kind of stuff. That kind of good gear, and then if you got everything you kind of want to get from them, I suppose, I would start another character, like a Necromancer or something, and because a Necromancer, you can slap, like, budget summon Necromancer, you can smack around in the Chaos Sanctuary with Corpse Explosion, so... Large Axe, Totemic Mask, we'll take a look, I suppose. Oh, good. Alright, let's go to number 4. I don't feel like going back up to the first level. Yep. This is what Terror Zones have come to. Bail runs over and over again. On board says, LK something you farm when you're like watching movies or something. It's not what you do by itself. Gosh. Oh no, bugs and whatchamacallits. Bats, these are not... What? What? This is really bad for a Fist of Heaven's Paladin right now. New setup, Phil? This is... Oh, are you talking about behind me? I just, I took the green screen down to like do a few things. And I just was like, you know what? I just won't put it back up today. Like, I can't do anything. I might as well just teleport. This entire map is all non-undead and demons. Why don't I go up to level 1 and see what's better up here? There we go. Divide and conquer. All demons up here. Every single thing. Your screen is darker than usual. Are you talking about like the gameplay screen, or me is darker than usual? It's hard to tell the brightness, because usually I adjust the brightness and stuff on the camera based upon how good the green screen's working. For the most part. Also, if I turn the brightness down on the camera, my head doesn't shine as much. Problems other people don't have to deal with, right? So, the gameplay. It might be some of the visual settings are different or something on the PTR compared to how I usually play. Oh, you know what it is? When it popped up with the main menu, for like adjusting the brightness and stuff, I just went skip, 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 skip. So, I probably need to turn it up a little bit. Here, why don't I just go ahead and, I'll probably die here, but video. Contrast, I don't remember. I don't remember where it is. Maybe it's back at the beginning or something. I don't know, but it looks fine. It is a little bit darker. I do know what you're talking about now, because I was looking at some video I recorded the other day compared to like a picture I had taken or something like that, and it was different. I don't remember exactly what was up. So, ooh, Geed's Grand Charm. 2911 hundo. This is only a 20 magic pine? What a piece of trash. It's actually better than the one they give you. I guess we'll take it. Oh, you guys are wrecking the throne already, huh? Alright, appreciate it. Yeah, I was just slapping some stuff, so. Oh, cool. There we go. Appreciate you. Kapow. Yeah, Phil 4, password 4 if anyone's interested in joining up. What's going on, Hassan? Marcus Goebel, what's up? Hey Phil, glad to see you trying these zones out. You're the man. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Yeah, it's okay, you know. The one thing I don't like about it is how they like, I have to do this zone right now. Like, that's like the way the game works. They're trying to tell you what you have to do. I'm not a big fan of that. I wish you could like decide what zone you wanted to do or something, but my head's like a lighthouse for lost sailors. Get out of town. So I might just do a few more of these and then call it a day on this stuff, because I might go back to doing some single player and do some runs or whatever. So thinking about doing Wino single player terror zones. I think they mentioned that they were thinking about adding it to single player, but it was I don't know if it was undecided or I'm not sure the way it was worded, if it was undecided or they just hadn't implemented it yet. So I think I had kind of heard that they were going to do it, but oh, that is true. I forgot. I'm so silly. I forgot that for the stuff that isn't undead or demons, I do have these hammers. I guess they only do 300 damage, huh? Damage to undead 50%. I forgot about that. I think I'm gonna call it a day on PTR, to be perfectly honest here. This stuff doesn't really, I mean, I'm just running Bale again, so... Single player system, Neil? Yeah, I think I'm gonna jump to single player. So I'll just jump back to regular single player here. Fellas. Oh yeah, don't forget, slap that like button. Good point, Caboose. Slap that like button for me, fellas. Can Travincle become terrorized? I believe so. It essentially, I mean, honestly, it looked like the way that when I looked at the list, it looked like every single place in the entire game can be terrorized, is what it looked like. Bane says he votes key farming. I was actually going to run my assassin. People love assassin. I was going to run assassin in the pits because I'm level 72, and that way, I mean, in the pits you can level up. The pits is pretty weak. Mutu says the pits. I think you're showing the patch is really adding nothing in its current form. It's a lazy update, in my opinion. Yeah, it's not really what they've shown so far, and you know, there's got to be more. I don't know how much more, but I would almost assume 100% certainty they're going to be adding a couple of new rune words. So there's at least that. I would be shocked if they didn't add at least 2 new rune words, like for this patch or whatever, for this season. See, that's what everyone's talking about. I don't know if you see the difference. It's a little bit brighter now, so. Griffies from the pits. Yeah, that'd be sick, right? Denislav, you missed a letter in music, but it's the link. There's also a link in the description, by the way. This is what I'm rocking. I'm not even high enough level to use Arachnus Mesh yet. What all do I got over here? I don't even know what I'm using. Why am I using these? I was using these because it was originally fire damage earlier, but now it's not even, so... Cast rate for to teleport, I suppose? I must have thrown them on there for that. I got 200, I'm at 105. I'm gonna double check some of this stuff because I don't remember. Can't remember. Oh, that's not the right link. Draw. Breakpoints. Cast rate, assassin, 102 is the breakpoint. Okay, so I got the gloves on to get over the cast rate breakpoint, right? IS gloves are better for traps. Yeah, it's hard to... you know, do you want to throw traps down faster? Do I want to move around faster? Which one's going to help my kill speed more? It's, you'd have to do a bunch of runs and then test it out. I mean, I would lose a bunch of magic find if I did that. I was like, well, I can get the breakpoint and I'd get more trap skills if I threw this on, but I'd lose all the magic find, damage reduction, life mana, all that good stuff too. So I have no mercenary. Where are you? Obedience. Garbage insight. I feel like, do I need an insight? I don't remember. We'll leave him with the damage because we want to get a quick kill. It does have cold damage on it. I wish they would remove that 3 cold damage. Up in the fellow said, what's going on, Fred? All right, we'll go. Hassan says he agrees with you, man. When it comes to Diablo, you hate being told what to do. Yeah. What was I gonna look at here? We got a high. Not looking choppy at all or anything, huh? Okay. Yeah, it does look way brighter and washed out than the PTR did. I wonder if I got something set funny in the game that makes it look like this. Alright. Oh, I hit the wrong button. I'm firing up my run counter real quick. And we gotta make a new profile. Real quick. Submit. Alright, there we go. Oof. What? Oh, F5. Okay. Yeah, I do lose mana like a hurry, huh? Oh, okay. I get my things down here. Also, what are we on here? Does players 1? I mean, I'm only level 70. Maybe I'll keep it there for now, huh? Wow, I think I'm gonna need that insight, huh? Could be Terror Zone visual effect. Wait, what? I must have missed something there. My apologies. Universal says, yeah, it's like they're telling you, yeah, you have to go do this right now. Yeah, that's exactly kind of what it is. It looks like they want it to be like a cell phone game, you know, how you have to come on each day and at certain times to, oh, the time's up, now I can go on and get my thing again. You know, it's like, it's one of those deals. Which I really do not particularly like, but... Oh, which button was it now? Tweet Phil for president. There you go. This one? Oh, I moved the thing. Messed it up. We'll get it next time. Templar, what's going on? Yo. Maybe you want arachnids for FCR and your assassin. Yeah, that would be the ultimate goal, Mutu. Right now, I am not high enough level. I'm only level like 70. You have to be level 80 to use Arachnid's mesh, so. See. Boop, 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 boop. That's what I'm going for. And I got that on. That's not bad, but obviously. Oh yeah, I want to get this stuff set here too. Maybe I'll try it 221. Not like amazing, but it's not bad, right? No small charms or anything. Yeah, I'm gonna try this on players 3. Oh, I didn't even CTA up either. Haha. War boots, some Ike boots, little baby Ike boots. Just a second run though. I just realized I didn't have my items showing for the first like part here. I'm sure nothing dropped, but oh, it's my jam. Got COVID today. Fun times. Yeah, that's no good. That's no good. Sorry to hear that, Ben. Wish you on a speedy recovery. My mom actually got COVID a couple days ago, so she's doing okay. She's doing fine. So that was not the smartest teleport. Aren't these people dying? Whoa! Can you kill that archer lady, please? Holy moly. Oh, my mercenary got ripped. That's another thing. Okay, let's just get out of here. We need an app that alerts when Chaos is terrorized? No, that's alright. That's where it'll head though. Guaranteed it'll be here in no time. Hmm. What's going on, Jordan? Gonna restart. Hello, laggy. Alright, yeah. Go ahead and fire up a restart. Sometimes that can be YouTube's end. Mine's looking pretty smooth over here, so no drop frames or anything, so do experience shrines still work in these areas? Talking about the... I'm not doing the PTR anymore. I should change the title. I should change the title. I forgot about that I switched. I'm gonna go do that here right now, just real quick, so I don't get too much confusion. Alright, there we go. Got that changed. Just referring to tear zones. Yeah. I think so. Okay, let's just get those guys. Oh boy. Mercenary's getting wrecked. Pit archers with no infinity. Tough ask. Okay, we'll drop a bunch of these. Hope blow up some bodies, please. Okay, we'll just skip those guys before we get completely wrecked. Those ladies, I mean. Yeah. Every hour, which zone is terrorized switches. Okay. I thought the corpse explosion stuff would work a little bit better from the death sentry on these archer ladies. Not working very much at all, huh? Yeah, I think they do that the having experienced shrines does work perfectly fine in the terror zones. I mean, I haven't heard contrary. I wouldn't imagine why they wouldn't work, so. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting that to throw those the fire bombs or whatever. Let's go back here. I got one skill point. What am I gonna do with her? Huh? I don't know. I almost want to max these guys out to take out other dudes, huh? Shoots 5 times no matter what. Fire blast 1 shot per 3 levels. I mean, so yeah. Go and put some points there, huh? Phil, what do you consider to be the best long-term character? Best long-term character? I don't know. Best long-term character. I'm not sure 100%, I guess, what you necessarily mean by that. Best long-term character. Wait, didn't I? Well, that don't do much damage, huh? What would I like to play the most? I don't know. Tough one to answer, I guess. Ugh. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't really know how to answer that one. I'm gonna be honest. I like playing a lot of characters, so I don't like sticking on one character forever. Okay, we'll skip the archers. That's got to get a lot higher. I need a sorceress and a pally for economy reasons, says Wilhelm. Yeah, I kind of see starting off with a teleport character is obviously going to be beneficial, like crazy. Swirling crystal right off the bat. Let's go. Throw that in here. Good old Oculus. I found quite a few of these here on single player. Smacking them down already. Let's go. Rocking that assassin. Don't know how many Oculuses I really need to keep, but we'll hang on to it, I guess. Anyone know if the terror zones will work on single player? Not 100% sure long term. As of right now, it's only going to be online. Wow. But I don't know if that's going to be permanent or not. I guess they said that they were thinking about having them come to online or single player eventually. I'm not 100% sure on that though. Bane says Summon Necro is the best long-term character. Yeah, I do like Summon Necro, I'm gonna be honest. Necromancer, specifically the Summon Necro, is one that I've kind of played a little more as of recently. I definitely do like it for sure. I'll kill some monsters along the way, huh? Oh. Hmm. Hey, good people, anyone know non and ladder will merge? I mean, not exactly, but it's going to be in a week or 2 or 3, something like that. I don't know the exact day, but... You need a fire and lightning. Now that's annoying. Another level already. Let's go. 3 to lightning. We'll keep rocking the fire blast, I guess, huh? You found your griffins yet, Phil? No. No griffins yet. I mean, it's not surprising. It did take me almost 2 years to find the first one, so... Yeah, I mean, some other people said that Ginger said these things or whatever. I don't know where he heard it from. Maybe it was written right into the thing and I just don't remember it, but I'm just saying that what I heard is that they were talking about it coming to single player, but I just don't know 100% because I haven't looked it up. If they do come to single player, it's going to be pretty crazy. Kinda. Because you just know that instantly there's going to be a mod that's going to, you know, so you could set it to have Terror Zone cow games nonstop, back to back to back. You just know it. Ah, that's what I forgot to do this morning. I was going to set up the Sweet Phil Fantasy Football League, and I forgot. My bad. Maybe I'll do it later tonight. It's not that difficult. If anyone's interested in Sweet Phil Fantasy Football League, make sure you follow and watch the in my Discord, the sports page in my Discord. I'm gonna post it in there. I know other countries don't really care that much about football, but it's the bee's knees in the United States. NFL start date's 9/8, so we got some time, yeah. And by the way, I was just gonna do a free league just for fun because people had been asking about it. I am 100%, there's 0% chance I would do a money league. Even with people I know, like in real life, I don't think I would ever commission or be commish of a league again. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. It's been such a disaster trying to run one in the past. So, but yeah, just do one for free, you know, it'd be super cool. That way it's like not a big deal. Just for fun. Well, when I started this morning, I hopped in. It was Tal Rasha's Tombs Terror Zone, and then it was Worldstone Keep. So the thing is that there's like 300 different terror zones, so your odds of being on at the right time to get a good one is going to be real low. So you're going to have to like constantly be looking and checking to see what the terror zones are. You know what I mean? What? Dewey, excuse me. Dewey, what's going on, man? Wow. 99.99 super chat coming through here in a second. Finally came through. Says, keep slaying. Thank you so much for a fat hog of a super chat. Holy moly. Thank you so much for supporting me and supporting the channel. Dewey M, my man. Woo. Me a little hot under the collar. Dewey the legend. Slam, channel members, slam some emotes for Dewey. Slam some emotes. Slam them. Pow, pow. Michael Polson? Wasn't Michael Polson's the name of Meatloaf's character in Fight Club? Oh no, that was Robert Polson. Never mind. Total Poggers Universal, no doubt. Michael Polson says he's an NFL fan, Tennessee Titans fan, but he's from Denmark, so well, that's cool. It's always interesting. That's pretty interesting, you know, people from other countries liking, you know, American football. Football is pretty wicked, so. Yeah, I like football quite a bit, but the real thing I like is fantasy. I almost like fantasy, well, not even almost. I like fantasy football more than I like football itself, to be perfectly honest. Yeah, love to see them emotes slamming for the man Dewey. Rip Meatloaf. He'd probably still be alive if he had gotten vaccinated. Well, we're not going to get into that type of stuff, but whoa, wow. Poor mercenary. I can't. Okay, so if there's a giant archer pack like that, poor Emilio is not going to make it. Need to keep that in mind. Hope to play with you, Phil, at some point. Love your content. Appreciate it. Yeah. I do. I don't play a ton like online and stuff anymore, but I definitely ladder resets. A little bit earlier today, I was playing on PTR with people, so I just changed the title a second ago, even. So hopefully one day when I'm on, you can hop on and catch, and we can slay some demons. Ooh. Oops, why am I frozen as frozen can be? I was like, I have a Ravenfrost on. Why am I so bleeping frozen here? Oh. Here we go. I don't have the boobs that Meatloaf had in Fight Club, says Polson. Right, right. Man, Fight Club, great movie, great movie. Fight Club, great movie or the greatest movie? Which one? No other options required. Prophecy, what's going on? Fred says moobs. His name was Robert Polson. His name was Robert Polson. Whoa! Quick slam there for a second. Robert says, can I get a keep slaying? I just did one like 2 seconds ago. But you talked me into it. Yo! Keep slaying! For now, it seems like red wine and Paracat Paracetamol? I don't know what that says, Ben. Guess my English isn't the greatest. I don't know if that's a drug or what's going on there. Maybe some drug I don't know how to pronounce. Kenny says, I can't wait to play the next patch. Yeah, I think the next, I don't know, it looks like the next patch isn't going to be a big change or anything, so. I mean, obviously the terror zones, but the terror zones don't really look like that much of a, you know, but. Maybe I'll be wrong, right? Tylenol, basically? Ah, gotcha. Like Tylenol in a different country or something like that? You grew up in Grand Blanc? I live by, do you know where, oh, close. Kind of by like Hull Road. You know where Hull Road is? Hull Road's it's like 20 mile. If anything, anybody from the United States, you're gonna see it like, I'm like from 20 Mile, and they're like, oh, the Mile Roads. We've heard about that because Eminem's from 8 Mile, you know. So, oh, Michael Poulsen coming in with a Slayer ship, and it's apparently, I don't know why. See how it says welcome to the Slayers, but it's obviously, you know, this is not your first month, so I don't know why it's doing that. I can't see how many months you've been a Slayer, but thank you so much for re-upping your Slayer ship, Michael Poulsen. Oh, it's because that's why. So we figured this out the other day. If you don't have your membership set to auto-renew, it doesn't tell me how long you've been a member, because you literally are unbecoming a member and then re-becoming a member, so it like doesn't say it. But yeah. Oh, here's a good one. Are you from Michigan? Yeah, Nico, I am from Michigan. Yeah. I don't know if you can see right here, I have a Michigan Wolverines banner. It's really small over behind me, but right there, 1997 champs. Look at that. And then check this out. My old laptop. Hold on, let me pause this real quick. This is very important. Not really, but I think it's interesting. Oh, it's so heavy. Check out this laptop. That's nice, huh? This is what I used to play Diablo 2 on. No, I'm just kidding. But the mouse ball's gone. Isn't that thing wicked? Look at the back of it. It's heavy. And you can see how, like, just stuff back here, kind of. Yeah, it has a, I don't know, you can see it up here too. That's the case for it. It's like this thick. It's like that, you know, it's huge. The monitor does fold down on it, at least like that, but it's crazy. Uh-oh. We're about to get pounded down here real quick. Oop. Dun, 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 dun. This one's really growing on me. Joint was running 2 FPS, yeah. The screen is like that, it's like that greenish, you know how it's just the two colors, it's like white and like greenish. Dun, 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 dun. Boy, I like having the open space to be able to move stuff around like that, I'm gonna be honest. I gotta clean some of this stuff up, huh? Never done a sin, played since 2000. You know what, Chuck? You're not alone. I did one assassin before in like 2008 or whatever, 2013 it could have been, I don't know. But years ago, but way before I had a YouTube channel or anything like that. Never did one since. This is the first one I've done since then. So like, people are like, oh, he's playing all slow. He doesn't, what is he doing? Don't know what I'm doing, right? Howie, hey, welcome to the Slayers. Thank you so much for the Slayer ship, Howie. Supporting the channel, my man. Just small enough to fit in a backpack. Yeah, it was, that laptop, it wasn't even like fit in a backpack. It had its own giant carrying case, you know what I mean? I guess you could fit it in a backpack, but, my old, what is it? I got it from my old, like, computers teacher or something from school. And he's like, we can't get it to work. Maybe you can, whatever, if you're bored, you can mess around with it and whatever. And I open it up and it's got like, I end up getting it to work and it's got old records from, I think it was from Ford or GM or something like that. And it was a guy, because you know the auto plants in Michigan, everything is auto related around here. Like not everything, but for a while, like literally everything was. And it's got old like workman comp claims on it, and it's got like people's personal information. I'm looking up like a person has like, you know, amputated leg and like this is their compensation, here's their social security numbers and their bank account numbers and stuff. I'm like, I should not have this. Like I'm some kid, you know. Someone obviously was like, yeah, it don't work, you can display it or something like that, you know. So work time, keep slaying. All right, man, peace out, Dewey. Thank you once again. Am I a car guy? No, not really. I'm not really a car, motor, engine, work on cars type of thing, you know. I'm like a little bit computer guy, I guess. Not crazy insane, but I'd say more than the average person who doesn't know anything about computers. And sports, stuff like sports, music kind of stuff. I'm not like a completely, how do you word it? Like some people are like super crazy into this, not crazy is not the word, but like super in depth into one particular thing. Like when I reviewed Macro Bio Boy, he was super into, he's like anything, what do you say, anything dorky or geeky, I can't remember how he worded it, but anything like that he's super into. Like I'm kind of into stuff like that, but kind of not really super. I'm into sports for sure. Sports is probably the one thing I'm into the most, but I'm not crazy, you know, like it's not all I do. I'm a lot into, I kind of like a lot of different music and stuff. I'm kind of into that, but not like, you know, I know every band that's ever been made in the history of mankind. Oh boy, these archers are too much for me. So I'm a very rounded type of individual, I guess you could say. Yeah, we'll get out of here. Those archers are too much. Jack of all trades, master of none. Exactly. That's pretty much nails it, so. John says that's a druid for him. Has never played one. Yeah, I never played a lot of druid either because it was never all that great, so. You have the screen filter to reduce eye fatigue? No. Oh, okay, that was about talking about the old computer. It took me a second. I'm enjoying the music too, because it's bleeping real. Yeah, that's one thing. I'm so glad that I found this dude that makes this music that for the stream that sounds, you know, like real music, but it's backing tracks without, you know, there's no lyrics over it. So it doesn't, you know, I can talk and stuff, but it sounds like a real song. Pretty cool. Run for Day says his wife's from Kalamazoo. Yeah, not crazy close, but yeah, Kalamazoo's cool. Kalamazoo is cool. Slumcat says Kalamazoo seems like a real funny name. Yeah, it is, Kalamazoo. I can't remember. There's a lot of stuff around Michigan. It's named after Native American, like, tribes. So that's probably one of them. I'm not sure exactly what, you know. Like, there's a lot of towns and cities in Michigan that'll be named, like, Tawamaki and stuff like that, you know? So, I grew up on a road, actually, in the little town I was from. the road followed an old Indian trail that they used to. Yeah, Ypsilanti, there's another one. See, Ypsilanti, like names like Kalamazoo, Ypsilanti and stuff, they don't even sound weird to me because they're so normal, you know, like it's just what the cities in Michigan are called. It's not one that I heard and I was like, whoa, that sounds weird. I've just heard it since I was like a little kid, and so it's, you know, I didn't even think about it, to be perfectly honest, when I was just trying to think of names of stuff that sounded weird, right? Your house is on an Indian burial ground? Ouch. If I've seen anything in movies, that's a terrible thing, I'm gonna be honest. You probably want to move. Mm. What kind of rock music am I into? Quite a mixture, but some of my favorite bands, that's kind of the best way. There's anything from emo to like some industrial metal. It's very band dependent. Like I was huge into Static X. Obviously, Wayne passed away, the lead singer, so he's not, you know, they're not making me. I mean, they're still touring with the lead singer from whatever band that was from. You know, his friend or whatever that started that plays quote unquote Zero, but things like even emo stuff, Silverstein Atreyu from First to Last, Motionless in White, you know, stuff like that. Hatebreed's a fun show. Oh, the lead singer of Dope, Art of Rain, nailed it. Yeah, exactly. What are they doing? Oh yeah. So yeah. See, now when I think even some stuff that you would think would not even related, I think is for different reasons I really like Hot Heat, if you guys know that band. I don't know what it is about Hot Heat, but their first, I don't know how many albums they even have out, but their first couple albums I got, and it was just like, I know every word to every song, like I listen to it so much for some reason. Rammstein, Marcus said he's seeing Rammstein this weekend. Nice. Good old Rammstein. I mean, I know that the hit. I guess. Every sort of rock person knows Du Hast, right? Your son lives in Sterling Heights, you say, huh? I don't like getting into too close a detail. I just, I live kind of by there, we'll say. Kind of by there, so... Phil's stalkers are salivating right now. Right, yeah, that's what I don't want. Not that I mean, the odds that somebody would ever stalk a middle-aged white dude. Uncommon, so... Nothing like a bread recipe screamed in German. Is that what yeah, Du Hast is about? I wouldn't even know if that was true or not. Ooh, 124.32. That's a really high attack rating roll with a good life roll. I would want it to have a little bit more, but that's not a bad charm? Not a bad one. For attack rating life purposes. Are the new Terror Zones going to be in solo play? On single player? From what I've heard, I can't 100% confirm, but I heard that they're going to be not initially on single player, but eventually they are going to or would like to. I'm not sure exactly how it was worded. So far, the best I can tell you, it sounds like they're probably going to be on single player. Too many archers. Primus binge lately. Nice. Good old Primus. I haven't heard... Primus is another one I kind of just know the hits, I guess, you know. That's another one of those. Michael says he's into Lorna Shore, Ginger, old Deftones. Yeah, I know, I've heard of Deftones, obviously. Lorna Shore is a little beyond my, what do you call it, tastes, I guess you could say. A little more heavy than I prefer. I would say it's more like interesting to listen to than anything. That, their singer, Will Ramos, is pretty wildly talented, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know how he was just floating around out there, not in some crazy popular band, but yeah, Lorna Shore has really blown up the last year for sure. Cool reference. Fox Mulder says Baby Got Back. Yeah, that's right up there. I mean, who don't like that one, right? Everybody likes Baby Got Back, right? Don't know that one, Fred. Do not know that one. Oh, that's what I was gonna grab this real quick. Yeah, let's skip those guys. Whoop. Ooh. That was almost my Tal's armor. I mean, I already got one, but who wouldn't want to find another Tal's armor, right? Baby metal? No, not so much baby metal. That's like, baby metal. That's like girls, right? That's another thing too. I'm not great on genre placing or knowing the genre of particular bands. You know what I mean? I just kind of hear stuff, and if I like it, I like it. If I don't, I don't. You know, like I'm really bad at genre place. Like, you know, what genres are your favorite? Well, I don't know, because I like Silverstein, and I like you know, I like Atreyu. I like System of a Down. Oh boy. I like Static X, you know. I mean, they're kind of... different types of emo, different types of rock, different types of metal. Fred says it's Primus. Yeah, I kind of assumed that was a Primus song. I didn't know, but I kind of assumed. I always thought Primus was a joke band, so I'd never get into them. Yeah, they do kind of sound like a joke band, you know, when it was... You know, Jeremy was a race car driver. I mean, I initially heard on like Tony Hawk, like a lot of people probably did. Jeremy was a race car driver, going so goddamn fast. Oh, also likes rap. You hear that, Mr. Llama rap? I have heard that back in the day. I mean, I like some of the old school rap that like everybody knows. Sugar Hill Gang, Grandmaster Flash, you know, the good stuff. The gangster metal, some of the, you know, Eazy-E type NWA, Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre stuff from the 90s, Ice Cube. Who doesn't like a little Ja Rule or something? The ones that are almost funny to listen to now. You haven't heard in so long, but they were like popular when we were in high school. I was in high school anyways. Slick Rick. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. clap your hands, everybody, if you got what it takes. Cause I'm Curtis Blow, and I want you to know that these are the breaks. Who don't like a little bit of Curtis Blow too, right? Everybody. Dell and the Funky Homo Sapien. I don't think I know that one unless I, maybe it's one that I would hear a song, I'm like, oh, that guy. Butthole Surfers, right? Yeah, that's quite a band choice name there. Stuff flying everywhere. Trash. Trash. Save that for crafting. Faith No More. Yeah, I mean, Faith No More, that's one that I just know the main, you know. What is it called? Epic? So not a huge fan. That's just, when it comes to a lot of stuff like that, I mainly just know like the radio hits type of stuff, really. Nirvana. Right. Tool's a band I never really, I mean, they're one radio hit, and I've heard some other ones. People who like Tool love Tool. Never could get into it. I've heard some of their other stuff, because, you know, being in some of the circles that I would hang out with, you know, but I just couldn't, just like, I don't know about this. This ain't my thing, you know. So no, don't really like Tool. Rock some Pantera. Yeah, I mean, everybody likes Pantera, right? Once again, there's one that I kind of just know the radio hits, though. I never bought their... When I was younger, when I was younger, when I was like in the Godsmack, Disturbed type of phase, I guess you would call it, right when I started getting into like picking my own type of music. I mean, I was probably, I don't remember how old I was, 12, 13 or something, when I finally was like, yeah, I want to get my own CDs and stuff. Pantera seemed a little bit too, like, aggressive for me, I guess you could say. I can remember, but yeah, definitely just, you know, a few years later or whatever I did, but I never really got into them a crazy ton. But I love me some Cemetery Gates, obviously, you know, the radio hits, obviously. Everybody likes Walk. The Mighty Zepp. I don't know that one. Don't know the Mighty Zepp. Brett says Sober was his jam. Yeah, I don't think I remember, you know, I don't remember fully that one, I guess. Dead, I suppose. Hell Rune, don't need those. Yeah, maybe I do need some Hell Runes, actually. Maybe I need to start making some more spirit sets real quick. Alice in Chains and Megadeth. Alice in Chains was another one I never really got fully in. I remember one of my buddies like, dude, no, you'll love these guys. He gave me the CD to borrow. I listened to him for a weekend. I was like, I don't know. I just don't feel, I'm not feeling it. So I don't know if it's more of something I listen to now, if it'd be different. Maybe, probably, but... Oh, I didn't realize what was going on here. Stop running away, Muck. Oh, I didn't realize he was getting wrecked so bad. Oops. Alright, we'll just jump out. Who's Alice in Chains? Yeah, well, I say it real quick. I do that with I've just come to find out, I do that with a lot of stuff. There's some stuff where I'll say stuff to my daughter and she won't understand what I'm saying, and then I gotta slow it down. And I notice in videos I do that sometimes too. So I need to start, like, because in videos especially, you want to talk quickly, you don't want to waste time, but you also want to make sure your words are fully formed, you know what I'm saying? So that's one thing that I need to make sure that I am doing correctly, is fully pronouncing the words. So one funny story, I'll let you guys in on a funny story. The daughter was asking about the son, if this or that, you know, was he gonna go? And I said, did you ask him? But I said, did you ask him? Like, I said it to her like that instead of, did you ask him? I was like, did you ask him? And she's like, why'd you call me Jaskum? It's kind of a real funny joke. Real funny joke. How was your vacation? Scott says it was all right. Just some camping, sitting around, relaxing. Kids love going camping because they can play all day for all hours of the day. Stay up a little late, eat s'mores and stuff. So that's one reason I like going, because I know my daughter loves the bleep out of it. I remember going camping when I was little, and it was like, I just remember being like, oh man, it's summertime, I can't wait for camping. And camping wasn't until the end of summer, you know. But I still was like, as soon as it's summer, I'm like, I can't wait to go camping. And I mean, that's the same way she is too, obviously, so. Brandon says, love the videos, appreciate it, thank you very much. Love me some David Drainman. David Drainman. I don't know what, is that a lead singer of one of the bands, or is that just a solo guy? I don't know about that one. Caboose? Is the wealth rune word good for farming since it has 100 magic find? I generally don't ever make that one. I used to back in the day, but nowadays I just don't. I usually just use like stealth or a viper magi until I can get something better. I don't know, even like early on, because using that lem, if all you can afford is wealth, because wealth takes what, lemco something, I usually use that lem to make a treachery for my mercenary before I would use it to make a wealth armor. I would generally just take 4 topazes and jam them in any armor and just call it a day. You got 96 magic find at that right there, so it's like, why use a lem rune when you can just use 4 perfect set topazes, right? To get almost the exact identical thing. So that would be my recommendation anyways. Spooky, Black Flag's the only one of those bands I've heard of before. I'm gonna be honest. That you just named out there. Hoobastank turned from okay to bland. Oh yeah, Hoobastank used to be kind of cool, right? I don't know. They had that one slow song that was like, Crawling in the Dark was cool, and then it was like, I'm not a perfect person. It's like, oh boy, okay, well, one's okay, but then I think the whole thing went that way. I think that's just their whole career arc just shifted when that song got so popular, and they're like, oh, we'll just only do this then. I'll be honest, I didn't hear anything of them after that. I'm kind of assuming at this point that that's what they ended up doing more of. Get a drink here. Getting a little... Gotta stay hydrated, right, fellas? Case Racist says, camping is the bee's knees. Good assumption, says Art of Rain, about the Hoobastank. Yeah, Crawling in the Dark was a pretty cool song, too. I think it was called Crawling in the Dark. I mean, that was the chorus, so I could only assume once again. Apparently I assume a lot of things, huh? Get lucky. Give me a rune. Boy, I need these fire bombs to start doing more damage. I probably should have been putting points into the fire bomb instead of Death Sentry down here, huh? One shot for 3 levels? I don't know. Oh, that's the... Oh, that's why the name sounded... Okay, it did sound familiar, but I couldn't remember. Okay. The lead singer Disturbed. Gotcha. Yeah, because he did some solo stuff, right? He did, so... Yeah. Looks like you have some room to carry some more 7 magic find small charms. Yeah, I definitely could go get them. I probably should, to be honest. Probably should. I mean, yeah, I could put another 100 magic find just in my inventory here pretty easy, but... Lazy Phil strikes again. Maybe, how about for the next day that I stream, huh? We'll just rock this right here. Diminishing return and all, right? Diminishing return, it don't matter that much. Looks like you have some... Oh. You said you would be hard for you to find any because they're so scattered about. Yeah, mine are probably mostly all on the same characters, but... I don't know. Too much work. I mean, I could go do it, but... I guess I probably should, huh? Martel de Feu. The Reason by Sweet Phil. I'm a level 84 Coulters, but I'm struggling with Ancient's Way due to them being mostly cold immunes. Ancient's Way. So are you talking just the Ancient's Way? So killing the Ancients all being cold immune? Yeah, what you kind of just got to do is you can re-roll their immunities. Hopefully only one of them will be immune to cold. And then at that point, you need to just kill the other 2 as fast as you can. Make sure you have a mercenary who's like, you know, Insider, Obedience, Treachery, Talos Mask, hopefully. And then go ahead and you just gotta let your mercenary kill him and try to keep him alive as much as possible. So... If you don't have any of that stuff and you need it, I mean, most of that stuff you can get pretty easy from Mephisto and Dario. Or like right now, I don't know if you knew this or not. Let me go ahead and show this. If you're at that level or whatever, you're trying to play through the game. I didn't even kill Diablo yet. I'm coming back and I'm leveling here in the pits, so I'm magic finding, looking for better gear. You don't have to go that far if you don't want to, you know what I mean? Like, if you know, if you're gonna farm Ancient Tunnels and, Stony Tombs, and you know, you could farm Trav and all that good stuff, and you never have to go any further if you don't want to. So you can keep that in mind as well. So should I go find Magic Find or do bosses with lower players or higher players count? Places like Pit, Stony Tombs, what's better? Could you help? What's better? If you don't have any good gear at all, running Andariel Mephisto, like moat tricking Mephisto, and running Andariel is going to be the better bet at first. Till you get some okay gear. You don't even necessarily have to get all the best stuff, but like get yourself a Viper Magi and things like that. You know, Trang's gloves and stuff like that. I would run like Andariel first off or something like that to get that good stuff. You could even run Nightmare Andariel to get a lot of that lower level stuff like that. Then you could start doing things like the pits here and stuff. Depending on the character, like Cold Sorceress is not the greatest in the pits, really. Ancient Tunnel, Stony Tombs type of stuff. It depends on the character where you're going to run, but... And, yeah, like some Countess runs, stuff like that. To get some runes to make, like, your Treachery and a few other things. Hopefully get lucky and get a few other type of... Boy, I'm just skipping those bros. A lot of archers down in this joint, huh? Ooh. Okay. Get out of here. Watching your videos, I realize I don't have as much of the stuff you have. I play solo mainly, so it's hard to find a job or runes. Yeah, I got mega lucky with the job rune. I ran LK and I didn't get a burr, but I found, you know, a few malls and stuff like that. And then I actually ran 1,000 LK runs. Just the highest thing I got was a mall, I think. I can't remember. I know I didn't get any high runes. And then I found like an ohm that I cubed together with it, and like a vex and stuff to get up to a burr, and I just got lucky and found a job real early on. So since then I did find another burr rune and stuff like that, but yeah, but you can get away with quite a bit less, like quite a bit less. The easiest character to really farm a lot of good places, like you've seen people say before, the Necromancer with the corpse explosion, because summon Necro, you need, like, you could essentially have no good gear and you can wreck in the Chaos Sanctuary. So like probably my favorite way to start off a single player like account would be like Sorceress and then make a Necromancer, because the Sorceress you can get like some of the lower range. Hopefully you can get lucky and get like a Shaco kind of quick, but you can get, hold on real quick, Doom Venom wrecking me over here. You can get yourself the Viper Magi set like that, and the Trang's gloves, and a bunch of other little good stuff to help out. And then the Necromancer you can just slap down like any 85 area in the game with. Corpse explode that guy already. You ever found Tyrell's Might? Nope. Never, ever, ever, in any way, in any capacity, have I ever found Tyrell's Might. I did find Templars on Project Diablo 2, but I kind of don't count that. But even, I've never found Tyrell's Might before. I've never found Mang Song's Lesson. Just recently, I found my first ever D-Web in the history of my life, so. 30 walk, run, 98 to mana. Interesting roll, but... yeah. Ah, dang. They're like two things that are good, but you don't want those two things to be like together, I guess you could say. Not that you don't want them to be together, they just don't mean a whole lot together, I don't think. Oh, miss. Max says maybe you should play with other people. Yeah, if you're online, you in order to find runes, like if you're on a single player, you gotta, like, player's difficulty up is gonna make it way easier. But if you're online, yeah, playing in games with other people to find high runes is gonna be tough. I mean, as for finding like let's see. Like, I mean, you gotta have, if 4-second Monarchs, they can just drop kind of anywhere in hell, pretty much. Shaco's, Mephisto, Andariel type of deal. I found mine from Diablo. I found one in Talrash's Tombs, actually. Crazy enough, but... yeah, you should, a Spirit Shield you should be able to make. The runes, you can farm those straight from the Countess, and the Countess is not particularly difficult at all. To say the least, really. What? Well, that was supposed to be just one little quick kill, and it ended up taking me forever. Yeah, why not? Killing one of these packs like this that's how I found a Vex rune that way. A Vex with my Druid. Ooh, confused charges. That's kind of attack rating Dex and nothing. I gotta run and pick up some groceries, but thanks for the cool stream, my man. What's going on, Slump Cat? Appreciate you. Have a good time grocery shopping, I suppose, huh? Oh, sorry, Beth, I missed you up here. Any good drops today? A few little things. I got an Oculus and a few stuff like that, but what do you think about a Metal Grid on Javazon? That crossed my mind, PD, but I never got around to testing it at all. So, never got around to testing it, but I did think about how that could be maybe Infinity, Insight Golem. That would be a way to use that, I think, so. But like I said, I haven't tested it yet. I don't know if because of the way, if you've seen my, you know how you have to telestomp with the Energy Shield Nova Sorceress to keep your Golem alive? I don't know that you could really do that. You'd have to constantly be repositioning your Iron Golem. So, it might. I'm not saying it won't work, but it might just be, in my opinion, too much to really deal with. But yeah. But yeah, it was crazy. It's crazy how the Iron Golem is, like, invincible the way it is, you know what I mean? I was kind of... yeah. It's pretty crazy. Yeah, Beth, that I do agree. Yeah, the mana issues are definitely a thing with Javazon, but it might just not be feasible with being able to keep your Iron Golem alive. Because if you have to make another Insight Iron Golem like once a game, or you know, that's not viable, you know what I mean? It has to survive for essentially ever, or it's not. You might as well just be chugging mana potions at that point, you know what I mean? And yeah, and like I said, I'm not saying it wouldn't work, I'm just saying I haven't tried it yet. But I'm kind of leaning towards it wouldn't, but you know, maybe it's something I could try real quick and see what's up. How would you guys say that you would be able to keeping the Golem alive? Because if the Golem gets hit like 3 or 4 times, it's like dead and gone. So without the telestomp maneuver that I was using with my, you know what I'm saying? So oh yeah, don't forget to hit that like button. I keep forgetting to, you know, gotta shout that out. Make sure you all smack that like button for me. Ethereal, no sockets. Maybe we'll cube it. Maybe we'll cube it. Because you can't really... the teleport on a Javazon is so slow, you can't do that all the time, right? Maybe you just run so fast that your Iron Golem can't keep up, so it's way behind you all the time. Maybe that's how you would do it. Jeff says you need Enigma to keep your Golem safe. Maybe, kind of, right? Vex will drop mainly in Act 1. That's where I've gotten almost all of mine from, says Chris. Mainly in Act 1. I don't know if mainly is... I've found them there, see, where else have I found Vex? I mean, I've gotten Vexes from LK, for sure. Definitely I got a Vex from Neelathak one pack, I think, one time. You know what? Maybe there could be something to that. Never thought about it. I don't remember if I ever heard anything about it. Because it decides if it's going to be a rune or not, and then it decides which one it's going to be. but I don't know how it rolls to decide which rune you're getting, right? Is it like a unique situation, how you could drop a spiderweb sash, but then it's not high enough level to be able to be a spiderweb interactive mesh, so it reverts down to a rare? Like, in normal, would it be, or in Act 1, since you can't roll like a Zod, if it did decide to give you a Zod, but it can't, would it revert down to the next highest rune? I wonder. No, I don't know if that's... I have no basis for that being how it is. I just was thinking out loud, kind of. I've never heard anyone talk about that, or if it just, like, the level it rolls to, it just rolls between Vex and L, or whatever. It doesn't even try to, you know... like, oh, I just found a failed Zod rune, essentially. You'd obviously never be able to know, but... Ooh. Oh, I didn't grab 4-socket Thresher, not ethereal though. Zod's 1 in 66,000. So it'd take you, that means you have to, what, find 66,000 runes, and like that's the odds that one of them would be a Zod. Soul rune. Eh. Cody B, what's going on? I gotta leave. Have a great day, everyone. Peace out, Michael. Maybe players want cows. Lightning Fury Java can work. Just kill entire screen and keep them alive. Well, I mean, if you have a pretty good geared Lightning Fury Javas on, you can slay players 1 cows, or players 8 cows even. I meant to say, in 1 or 2 throws, a whole pack instantly dead. So. But the only thing is the Iron Golem is squishy if you don't, like, if you don't do, like, the telestomp method I was doing in the video I made about about Nova, you know, Golem or whatever. He gets hit a couple times and he's dead, so it's like, Marcus says he's got his Vex from River of Flames, Vex from Thresh, says Beth, nice. I think that's supposed to be Thresh. He put Tresh, so... I'm going through hell with a Necromancer. I have Obedience and Insight. I want to put an Iron Golem, but I am afraid of dying if I move to a Mercenary. Then the mana regeneration sucks for Corpse Explosion. Well, let's see here. You should be able to, like, in the last couple of runs, I've literally found what I've found like 3 4-socketed elite polearm bases, but they're non-ethereal. So if I find so many, if they're non-ethereal, I don't even keep them. If you have an Iron Golem Insight, you should be keeping 4-socketed flails. My Necromancer, it has a whole line of insights across the bottom here in the stash, and if it dies, I take one out and throw it out, and I keep making more and more just in case something happens. I have another one sitting over here I could do something with. You know, it's just, you can make them out of anything, and anything you wanted to, and any garbage polearm and stuff. So, and then you would keep, like, right now I have spirit sets, but you would keep, well, I don't even have Thul, or I need to start keeping amber runes, but you'd keep insight sets over here, so as soon as you find one, you can make it, you make it, you make it, you know what I mean? So problem with those metal grid golems is they lack all the buffs from Necro's synergies. Yeah, that is a thing with it. They aren't like complete tanks, you know. That's not what they're gonna be. So that's why some of the things I initially was thinking were not correct, because I kind of forgot about that survivability type thing from summon resistance and from golem mastery. But yeah, it's definitely cool still, like, but just for specific cases it's not game changing. Oh my gosh, the game's broken, what have they done? You know, it's just like, I mean, I kind of thought it was cool how your golem and your mercenary were invincible in cows with the metal grid telestomp method, you know what I mean? So I thought it was cool. Your head is extra shiny today? Is it now? Well, it's because I wanted extra light back here so you can see the cool shelves and stuff, but I'm so small anyways. Oh, let's turn this light off, huh? There. Less shiny, more shiny. Well, the thing is, the more my head... Ooh, I got a little... Look at this. So it's like a little glow around the edge. I like it. I'm going to do that for a little bit. Oh, my mercenary got wrecked and I was looking at my own head. My head got tanner from when I was camping. You know, being in the sun all day. And when the background's darker, some things will reflect better. So, being tan, I probably need to... My head's a little oily. Need to take, you know... It's all... I went out and cut the grass and stuff this morning, so I was a little sweaty. I don't have to explain myself to you people. Hey Phil, I found on the Diablo wiki where it said Act 1 good treasure class has a chance to drop a Vex rune, as do higher good treasure classes. I assume this was the best place. I think it's just saying that... I don't know what that's saying, Chris. I don't think that Act 1 has a better chance of dropping a Vex than any other act, but... I could be wrong. That's what I was kind of like opining on a minute ago. Like, is that really how... I don't think that's how it works, but I mean, I guess I could just not know. Like I was saying, like if the game technically tries to roll what rune and then it's like, oh, you dropped a Zod rune, but you're in Act 1, so the treasure, like, you're not high enough, you know, in the act in order to, you know, get a Zod rune, so it would revert back down to a Vex. So maybe you'd have a higher chance of getting a Vex in Act 1 than... I don't know. Yeah, see, I don't really know exactly how treasure class and blah 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 stuff like that is my... I'm not particularly high expertise level on things like that. That's more of a BT Neanderthal llama type of deal. Got people that have everything in the game like memorized. Or at least a better understanding of how it works. I'm not 100% sure. Or Mac, Macro Bio Boy, guy knows everything. And or does the work to learn everything if he needs, or finds it if he needs to. I'm more of the person that I'm playing and magic finding, and I'm like, yeah, I don't know that. And then I keep playing. You know what I mean? G-Stacks, what's going on? It's the Slayer family. We're the Slayer family. Haha. Jeff says make your golem from indestructible items so he never dies. Not sure that's how it works. You ever done a grail? Yeah, I've never finished one before. I've been like working on one, and then I restarted when I started Diablo 2 Resurrected, but I got a ton of items left, and pretty much most of the super rare items I haven't found on Resurrected yet. Astrians, Metal Grid, Templar Arterials, all that kind of stuff I have not found on Diablo 2 Resurrected. I did find a D-Web though, so that's pretty rare, but another Hell Rune, I guess we'll grab it. Ooh. Alright. We'll drop some exploding ones up there, see what happens. Take them out. You get out of here. Sacred armor. That was it. That was it. Every single one that drops. That should have been it. Just got here. Any good drops so far? Just a few. The best thing probably was an Oculus. Besides that, nothing really much, I would say. Like a Grand Charm that was okay and something like that, but like an AR Life Grand Charm that was kind of neat. Okay. Get out of here. Tomac, what's going on? Oh. That was actually my fastest run so far. It was just a little over 2 minutes. Actually, it was almost 2.5 minutes. Take that back. Maybe I'll try to do one a little quicker here. Anyone want to help me with hell mode? Slay the Ancients' Way. Yeah, Ancients can be a little bit of a struggle with all the immunities, no doubt. Oh, boy. Usually online you can find someone to help you out, huh? For certain types of characters, like a Hammered and Ancient's Way, it's like nothing, so... Ah! Free skills on it. Caduceus. Oh boy. Three best locations to farm high runes on single player. I've seen some people answering that, but I didn't know what they were answering because I was missing some comments, I guess you could say. But ooh boy. But yeah, it's gonna be like Chaos Sanctuary, Lower Kurust, and then like if you have a sick character, probably like Worldstone Keep. So like just run all the way through Worldstone Keep, slay and stuff. But I mean, I will say it, even though I hate it. People, statistically, Trav should be good, but statistically, I never have good luck at Trav. But I know it's supposed to be a good spot. What's going on here? Take these schmucks out. Oh. Oh, I forgot I still have that in there. Alright, well, we'll get that later, I guess. Gave up a lem for wealth. Alright, well. To each their own, you know. Balrune, legendary. Yeah, whoever was asking about ancient, yeah, what Jeff Saffron's comment up here, there is a few little tips like that, like you can drop a bazillion potions on the ground, so then you can pick them up real quick, and you just always have potions at your disposal without going back to town. It's a good little tip. That and re-rolling immunities is probably the two biggest, most important, you know what I mean? That should have been a pull rune. Should have been a Zod rune is what it should have been. What? Getting full. I need to go back to the stash. Two-socketed Wake of Inferno. At the Titans, lots of jewels and good charms from Trav, says CPD. Yeah, I never have good luck there, I'll be honest. Never had bad luck. Cows and Arcane are decent as well. Yeah, cows actually have a higher chance of dropping high runes than I didn't realize. I thought that the high runes from cows was just because of the increased density. I looked it up on the drop odds calculator. They actually have increased odds of dropping high runes, so it's kind of interesting, yeah. I forgot about cows for some reason, I don't know how. Yeah, everyone's got their story about all the sick stuff they found at Trav, except for Phil. No sick stuff for Phil. Oh, I didn't stop at the... Oops. Alright, I have to stop at the stash after this one. Have to. I found 2 Java skillers from Trav, but other than that, absolutely nothing. I've done thousands of them. Yeah, that's kind of my luck there too. I mean, I've found more than that, I guess. I did find a Wisp projector, which is kind of on single player, you want to have at least one, right? So I did find a Wisp projector. Oh, we got 30 DKK, Danish something, Danish kroner, crown something. My apologies on the... I'm getting better at currencies. Not perfect yet, though. But thank you so much, a.k.a. Alex. You. Beast. Ooh, couldn't decide what adjective I wanted to use there. What a beast, Alex. Appreciate the super chat. My man, super sticker with the rockin' fingers, I mean. Let's go. Thank you for supporting the channel, my man. Woo. Heart of the Oak Flail is good for a cold source, I think. Yeah, it's pretty good. I tend to, just because I'm a primarily magic finder, I always go with like Istid Oculus is kind of my go-to, since you have 80 magic find on it. But yeah, for damage and like survivability and all that good stuff, Hoto's probably better, yeah. But I think if you count in that, if you want to be a magic finder and you want to count that in, then Istid Oculus, so you can't beat it, right? Oh, comes in with another 20 DKK. Alex with the fist bumping chow. Thank you so much again, Alex. You, the layer. Hoorah. Thank you, my man. Yeah. The only thing I wish it would, not that it really matters, but never mind, I changed my mind. Yeah, what a legend, what a legend. Jeff Saffron, the Hodor is good for the sorceress. No, I know what you, yeah, just missed a letter or whatever, but yeah, Hoto is good for any caster. Yeah, very, very true, right? Yeah. What level am I at? Can I get a... Oh, I'm level 80. I can put on... I didn't go to the stash either. Okay, I just gotta go. I keep forgetting. Oh yeah, I was gonna cube this. Does anyone know offhand what do I have to put in here to cube it to try to see if I can get 4 sockets in it? I know it's a perfect amethyst. I know that. I think it's a Ral and an Am and a Perfect Amethyst, but I don't remember. Peace out, Phil. About to slay the Ancients. Alright, peace out, Max. Good luck with that. Hopefully someone helped you out there. Ral, Ammon. Yeah, Ral, Ammon, Perfect Amethyst. Oh, I don't have any more Amaranths. Alright, well, I guess I'll just stick it right. Oh, 50 more from Alex. Thank you so much, dude. Really enjoy the stream, man. When I can, may come. Keep up the awesome work. And you, all the legends here. Thank you so much, Alex, for another donation through Super Chat. Oh, I do have an AM right here. Alright, let's get this knocked out here. Let's just go ahead and nuke this, so I can not get the 4 sockets I need, and... Oh, I did! There we go. Found an ethereal base and rolled it and actually got 4 sockets. Nice. Nice. What am I gonna do with this? I need to organize this sucker a little bit, huh? Ral, something tall, and a soul rune. Right? Tal or Amin, Ral, Tier, Tal, Soul. Oh, I can throw on... Oh, there's all kinds of stuff I can do now. Leave this here for now. I don't know if it matters. Increase attack speed on your gloves, but I'll be able to lay traps a little faster, right? I think. Those some pretty nasty boots, kind of, be honest. 30, 33, 34, lightning fire with poison length reduced, and magic find, yeah. Is it better for 8 players? Burmal Bur Ist. Haha, Cody B. Yeah, sure. I'll get right on that one. As soon as I get another Bur rune, right? Alright, let's get this crap cubed up. I need to get moving here. Too much stuff. Too much stuff. Oh man. I should go grab those magic find charms, huh? Boy, my entire shared stash is just packed full of stuff. I gotta do this stuff too. Boo. Kung Fu ganja time again. Ah, too much stuff. Yeah. I said what I meant, and I meant what I said. Marcus says boots without walk, run, walk are worthless. I would say not true. On a sorceress, you don't need walk, run at all. These aren't perfect though. They're not perfect. I'm not saying they are perfect, but they're pretty. I mean, the magic find could be higher, blah blah blah. But I mean, required level 26, strength of 30. You could throw those on in normal difficulty. Like they're pretty wicked, kind of, sorta. Not worth a bazillion high runes. I'm not saying that, but I'm not saying that. Make a mule and put everything there for now. I'm gonna go get those magic. I'll just leave them there. I have a bunch of mules. I have all these mules down here. I just didn't do it yet. Because it takes like 15 or 20 minutes for me to sort everything around, you know? This camera is a little bit on the dark side, huh? I think I turned the darkness down so my head wouldn't be so shiny. It's a little better. Plus, I got sunburned a little bit. My nose was, you know, sunburned and stuff, so I have nothing in here. They're probably on my druid, huh? Howie says, wish they would give an infinite stash for single player. Do I wish they would do it? I wouldn't say I wish they would do it, but I wish they would do it. Walk, run? What is that one? Don't have all perfect MF charms, so we'll see if how much of that is. The Mr. Clean look. Yeah, sorry, I can't get rid of the shine. Can't get rid of the shine on the head. I need to get some soft boxes is what I need. Some soft or some key lights type of deals. But I bought some and then they were, I don't know. You got to pay a bunch of money for them. It's, I don't know. Ah, 2 more? Wish I had another skiller or something, huh? Where's my FCR at, just to make sure here? Cast rate's 105 still. Alright, let's save and exit here. Get your wife to teach you how to use makeup. Ah, yeah, I should clean up a little bit. Baby powder that bad boy. I guess that's all the Magic Find charms I got, huh? So... Wait, did I have a Geeds on? I'm okay on what's going on. Oh yeah, I read that one. I see it. You did say your head was shiny. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt it is, for sure. For sure. Don't hide it. Yeah, I'm definitely not hiding it. Yeah, I do. It's a garbage one. I guess we're just leaving 2 open and we're going to call it a day. What are these? There we go. 4 Magic Find. All right. Well. Oh, there we go. 1 more Magic Find charm. What do we got now? 332. Let's go ahead and change that up, huh? Now all the good stuff's coming. Yeah. Alright. Oh, I saved and exited that game, didn't I? Whatever. We'll jump to next run. Sure. Forgot to use my burst of speed, huh? Oh yeah, that's a probably. I think I can even noticeably better throwing them traps down. A little bit faster, yeah, yeah, boy. Short bow. Bill, would you use a rainbow facet? A Griffin's for a Javazon. Oh, yeah, absolutely. If I had a 5/5 facet, I would stick that right into a Griffin's ASAP. Like, even if you don't have a 5/5 facet yet, if it's a bad Griffin's or whatever. Ooh, there you go. Well, just baby attack rating 19 to life. Eh, not bad to find. Not bad to find a few. Can't always have a max of all 20 lifers, right? So, not bad. Here comes that Griffin's! Yeah. I don't know if I even have a light. Yeah, I gotta have 1 lightning facet. But yeah, always, 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 I would always put a facet in a Griffin's, probably. I mean, I guess you could make an argument for a perfect Topaz or something, but if you're purely, like, obviously you want more Magic Find, but I feel like you gotta put that in the Griffin's, right? You gotta put the facet in there. Don't forget that like button, fellas. Spooky says, I don't wish for anything, I demand it. Haha. Oh, Shrati coming through with a €5 super chat. Thank you so much. Now going for a run and can't take you with me. Keep it up, my man. Appreciate you. Thank you very much for the super chat. Thank you for watching. And I will keep it up just for you. Wait, that sounded wrong. I will keep slaying monsters in the game. Awkward. It's another one of those things that only goes one way. Like, You can't say my men's. It just doesn't sound right. You can say like my man. You can't say my men. It just doesn't sound right. You can tell somebody to keep it up, but you can't say you will keep it up because they told you just to keep it up. That don't work either. Rules for life. Day 6. Oh, Josh. Jeez, gosh. Don't clip that. Dun. I say this all the time. You get probably, most of you have heard it probably like 5 times. This song reminds me so much of this band called Amber Pacific that I used to listen to. It was like a speed punk, like it was almost like, I don't even know what you call it. It was almost like speed emo punk, like those are some real nice shelves. I know, right? I looked up the owner of the factory. He was just throwing them away. They were in the dumpster. He actually threw them in the scrap metal bin out back. And I'm like, what? They're, what do you call it? Galvanized shelving units for like professional grade, like restaurant type stuff. I was like, what is going on here? Like, you're just chucking these out? But yeah, they didn't have legs for them. So what I did is I ran a tube laser. I measured how big the legs needed to be to fit, and I walked inside and I grabbed a bunch of steel tubing and I cut it down to length for the height I wanted the shelves to be. Loaded up in my car. Now I have these 6 shelves. Don't tell them I said that, by the way. What was that? Oh, damage reduced by 2. Magic damage reduced by 3. Just like Blink 182. I mean, Blink 182, I don't know. They're not, I don't know. They're punk, but I don't know. I don't even know what kind of, they definitely are. They weren't really like speed punk though, you know? Like, playing the drums like this. Dun. I don't know, maybe I just don't know all their stuff. I didn't have like their albums and stuff. Their radio hits were more poppy than some of their other stuff, I bet, huh? Oh yeah, I keep forgetting that I filled it all up now. It's only a bad thing when you fill it up like that. Now I'm gonna have to stop at the stash like every run. Decapitator. Nope, nothing there. Gone So Young. Yeah, they had a song called Gone So Young. You know, Dasic, you know. I had Amber Pacific. I had 2 of their albums. The one before that one, and then that album that Gone So Young was on. Was it called Gone So Young? I think that was the name of the album, actually. And like the title track. Boy, and now you can't when you have a full inventory like this, you can't fast send to the cube, so you gotta manually move everything around. Ugh. Only one way? Question mark. I think I missed the context on that, Fred. My apologies. Only one way. My apologies, Fred. I don't know the only one way question. I'm not sure what that is referring to. My apologies. your shelves really tie the room together like Walter's rug did. Oh, okay, I didn't. We established this the other day. I'd never seen The Big Lebowski. Yeah, it was just before you go back and look at some of my really old videos. It's just cinder block wall. Oop, I missed. I went to throw a firebomb at him and missed. So now I got shelves in a cinder block wall. It really sets. It adds to depth. You know, you can see that. You know, there's some room behind me. This one's kind of... I don't even know what genre you'd put this one in or what it sounds like, but I know it sounds like something. Like maybe a fast Coldplay song? I don't know. Who do you think this one sounds like, huh? Phil will never do traffic against his Tomac. I wouldn't say never, but I'm not looking forward to doing it anytime soon. Any chance you'll ever do another 1,000 trav runs? I'm still on tilt for how bad your luck was in one of those best places for you. I don't know. I don't know. It's so... Trav is so terrible. So terrible to me. So terrible to me. Whoa, that's about fanaticism, archers. Let's go. ETR running? Not today, NV. Not today. I was a little bit earlier, but then it just, I don't know. The Terror Zone things just aren't, it's just not fun to me. I like magic finding, getting the lucky to find, I don't know, and then they're forcing you to run places that are like that aren't very good for the character you're playing if you want to run the Terror Zone, so it's like, it pretty much makes me want, like, the idea of Terror Zones makes me want to play the game less, to be perfectly honest. But it's like, oh, they're making these zones that are good for only, you know, like, yeah, if you have a Hammered In or Fist of Heavens, you're gonna be fine, but like, you know, certain builds that are good everywhere are the only ones that are really good in those Terror Zones, so... The combo like Fist of Heavens Hammered In is like where it's gonna like be at, among other things. I mean, there's other things that could be like what is it, like melee oh jeez, he got killed so fast. Archers down here, bro. Sweet Phil bench shamed you. Well, I mean, it was like a block. It was cinder blocks with wood on it. I was like, that looks real sketchy for a bench press. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know. Oh, the phrases only go one way. Okay, I got you, Fred. I got you, Fred, now. Cody B says just heading there to see it. Yeah, I mean, I didn't mean any, not offensive by it or anything. I wasn't bench shaming. Bench shaming. I had Estonio says he had 2 Sir Runes and a Death Fathom drop in a space of 7 Chaos runs the other day. You were so confused. That's awesome. That's pretty wicked for sure. Oh, show. Not forcing you, but you can get caught up. I'm not 100% sure where that one's going either. Maybe my brain's starting to melt. Well, the way that... Oh, jeez. These fanaticism archers just wrecked my merc again. According to... Somebody was watching Llama, and he did the math. Supposedly, the experience at the higher levels for the terror zones is like 10 times what the experience in the Chaos Sanctuary is, so... If that is accurate, there's like no way you could keep up with that, obviously. But of course that is somebody told me that Llama said something, so like that's, you know, take it for what it is. The good thing about Terror Zones is it makes you make a character to kill all elements. Well, that's not really a plus in my book, because that just means you're going to be killing monsters slower, and you're going to be killing monsters much slower than the people who don't have to do that, like the Hammerdins and like the Fist of Heaven's Paladins and stuff, or the Infinity Lightning Fury Javazans. So, I don't know, it's just... I don't know. It just doesn't do nothing for me. Especially since now it's PTR, so maybe once it's like the drops are really like my drops, it'll matter more, but I just don't like being told where like here's the place you have to farm now. And yeah, you don't have to, but like if you want to do the new thing, then you have to do what they're telling you to do. And or you have to do it when they're telling you to do it. I'm not really a big fan of that. That's why I like single player, you know? I don't have to play when more people are online or anything like that necessarily. I don't have to go do the runs that other people are doing or not doing. I can just do what I want to do. Boy, I'd love for a burr rune to drop out now, so I can make that infinity, huh? Rage Against the Machine? Yeah, Rage ain't bad, right? Oh yeah, I don't have an insight over here, I forgot. Oh. 222. Save the llama for your mama. Haha. It rhymes. It rhymes. Estonio says, yeah, Terror Zones didn't do anything for him. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at too, huh? If I'm on my Javazan Arcane gets terrorized, I'm heading straight there, though. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if they could have really done anything that would have made me happy or excited. Like, because that's the thing, when I don't want them to change the game. So, it's hard to, you know. It's hard to really get excited about anything that they do, you know what I mean? Like, if they want to do a different game, they should just make a different game. I guess I could go back to playing old Diablo 2. A lot of people say that. But man, it is pretty sweet with the bug fixes and the better graphics, you know. Oh yeah, I forgot I could throw these things. I don't know. Can't wait for Act 6, right, Tomac? Coming out any day now. I'd rather have an Act 6 than all this stuff that they're doing for sure. Even being the anti-change guy. What? How am I frozen? I have a Rainfrost on. Ridiculous. Juwan Lee, what's going on? Yo, yo. Long time no see, you say. Right. How you doing, my man? Yeah, that's been one that a lot of people have been saying. Envy says he preferred that it would be more of like an entire act would be terrorized. So that then you'd have a choice of where you'd want to go. Yeah, but that's the thing. They're trying to make it so people have to play in full parties while they're doing it. So the idea of like it being a place where you can't really farm by yourself with most characters, that's not like a glitch or an accident. That's like intentional. They don't want you to be able to do what you want to do. You know what I mean? They want you to have to play with other people even if you don't want to. Or, you know, like, so. Any date for the start of the new season? Haven't heard nothing. Nope. Have not heard anything about that. Oh, I didn't ID this. Best Falcon mask ever. Oh. Oops. Ugly. Why do I find foul runes everywhere? Everywhere. Nice warehouse you're playing in. Yeah, I mean, it's just the basement. Just my basement. Decided to switch it up and get rid of the green screen. Keep forgetting to flip open my whatchamacallit so you can see what's dropping, huh? To show items. Come on, blow them up. Pop, pop, pop. Ooh, hungry. About ready for second lunch. Heh. What time we got? 2:30? Yeah, see, my stream schedule is going to be pretty wicked in my video making schedule. So my daughter, she doesn't start school until 9:20 in the 9:20. She doesn't get off school till after 4. It's crazy. Oh boy. I just hear like, ugh. I look over and he's donezo. Emilio! No! I don't even want to... I was going to grab that dust shroud just in case it was something crazy, but I'm not even going to worry about it. I'm going to get killed here. Cody says, just posted your setup. You're talking about your workout setup, Cody? Your basement setup or whatever you said? Emilio deserved it. Right. Second lunch, Mr. Frodo, right? Poor guy. That's what I should do. Green screen it, and then put a basement background behind me just to look cool. There was a guy, I don't know if you guys know who Harris Heller is, but he's like, hey, how you can make your how you can make your camera look like a DSLR, because you get the different apertures, different range of depth, and your background looks blurry. So he was like, just take a picture, like move out of the way, take a picture of what would be behind your camera, and then just blur it and green screen it out and put it in. And it's like, oh, that's kind of funny. That's kind of funny. So I'm streaming until 4. Come on. I don't know if I'm gonna stream till 4. Maybe I'll hit to 3, and then try to get some more stuff done around the house. Because taking, having two camping trips, like 2 weekends in a row, really sets you behind. Like, I cut half the grass yesterday and half the grass today. I kind of need to work on a video, to be honest. Probably need to get a video done. I had to handle some tax stuff this morning too. Took my daughter to school, and obviously I'm gonna have to go pick her up. Well, I don't know if that's obvious, but I do. Since I'm like Mr. Mom sometimes. 30% stay-at-home dad. Oh, 70. Like, we'll call it 50-50 between D2 YouTuber and stay-at-home dad. Use a legit dungeon background when you're playing D2. I mean, I could do something like that. Instead of just green screening it out, I could put anything, yeah. I could be at the unicorn farm from D... oh, that's what I should do, is take a picture of the unicorn farm from D3 and put it as my background, right? I mean, I could pull up... Let me see this real quick. Oh, right. Ah? What's going on? Anna or whatever? This is one I use for there's scenes for my daughter. Oh, it blocked it out. It's all cropped funny. Here's a unicorn one. All this kind of stuff. So these are scenes like I let my daughter play around on my computer, so I don't know what I'm doing. Alright, there we... What? Where's my camera at? Uh-oh, I broke my camera. Still messing around, messing everything up. Ooh, there we go. Hold on a second. Good thing I was messing around, huh, fellas? Okay. Figured it out. This is why we can't have nice things. Chair stream is better than this. Okay, what was I doing? Oh, I blew your ear out for a second. My apologies. I got a limiter set, so it shouldn't blow out ears too badly, but ah. I saved him. I saved his life. Where's the green screen at? Yeah, it's right. I just, I took it down because I was doing some stuff back here. And I just never put it back up. And then I was like, whatever, I'll stream one day without it. It's no big deal. Who needs ears anyways? What kind of assassin is it? It's, just a pretty standard trap assassin. I didn't go too crazy. I've never played assassin in my entire life, crazy enough, so didn't go too crazy. It's, lightning traps, and then one death sentry, the lightning Rex, and then Pop, pop, pop goes to the Death Century with the corpses for kind of a corpse explosion type of dealy. So oop. Why hello. Basement D2R grind, yeah, legit. This is my office. This is where I do my work at, right here, down here. I'm sitting right here for hours and hours and hours and hours every day, editing, doing other things. Made that emote the other day for the channel members and stuff. Streaming. Paying bills and stuff like that. I had to do this, like I was saying, I was doing tax stuff earlier. It's not a nightmare, but it's different when you're on YouTube. It is kind of nifty. Super small benefit, but not needing to have keys. What gear? Yeah, sure, I'll show you the gear real quick. It's super standard. We got Hoto, we've got Spirit, Shaco, Enigma, Mara's, War Travs, an FCR ring, Arachnid's Mesh, Ravenfrost, and then some. They got martial arts skills for the assassin. That doesn't matter really at all. Increased attack speed, some fire res. The gloves are not great, so it's just what it is. Bunch of magic find charms, couple trap skillers. Torch and Annie. The torch is a sorcerer's torch. I don't have an assassin torch yet. My PlayStation profile shows the portal to the burning hell in D3. It also says if you claim to have been to this place, you will be called a liar. Void where prohibited. This is Chris up there. Ah, nice. Hoto. Hoto. That's what it is. Hoto. Heart of the Oak. Short. Hoto. Or is it Hato? Do you call it a Hato, Spooky? Nobody calls it a Hato. Love the Sin lightning build. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I've never played a lot of Assassin, like I said, so it works pretty darn good. My gear's not. I mean, it's pretty good, but I could get some. If I could ever get a Griffin's, that'd be sick for minus lightning res and lightning damage, and an infinity. So I'm short a few like of the most godliest endgame pieces, but still got pretty good gear, obviously. When you got an Enigma, you can't complain about not having good gear. Toss. Are they ever gonna come down? Oh, they were hitting this little stalagmite right in front here. Right there. Another Caduceus. 5-socketed just Sanctuary, though. Play those toes. I don't know about that one, bud, but what is this one? Oh yeah, Stone Raven. Man, forgot what that one was. 15 max straight up. Player jungle is good to high rune. It's kind of like an off the beaten path type of thing, and depending on the map, because there's just a million billion of those little, I don't know, I forget what they're called, but you know, just a million of those little dudes everywhere. So it can kind of be one of those like off the beaten path, go out there and slaughter everything, Hyrule type of places, but it doesn't matter wherever you go. It's kind of a crapshoot no matter what. So you know, there's no guarantee on any place. So is the Hyrule not usually people say Vex and higher for calling things a Hyrule. Griffins doesn't affect your trap damage. Oh, because they're minions, aren't they? Huh. Okay. Interesting. Griffins does not affect your trap damage. That's... So does the Conviction Aura from Infinity? Yeah, I guess that does. Yeah, that breaks the immunity for everybody, so... Huh. I forgot about that. Yeah, see? Things I forget about. Since I'm not really a noted assassin expert, that's kind of just a minor oversight. I'll have to remember that. Shaco's the way to go. Well, actually, what I might do, depending... I actually have this sick... I have a 3 traps circlet that I might end up using, depending on what gear I get. Probably Shaco with the Magic Find might be just better to stick with, but I would say it's in consideration. It's 3 traps, but it has 20% increased cast rate, so I could... I mean... I could take this off and do something else with that ring. I mean, I guess that's about it, really, isn't it? There's nothing better to do here. I don't have it there. I'd probably stick with Shaco. You're probably right. Which big rune word should I go for, in your opinion? Infinity. If you had to choose between Infinity or Enigma? It depends a little bit. The first time I did single player to start off, I went with Infinity, so I could use my Sorceress in more areas. The second time I decided I stuck with it and held on. Well, it was a different thing too, because I found my Jaw rune. The Jaw rune was the first high rune that I found on single player this time. So I was like, I'm not gonna wait to make Infinity, I'll make Enigma right off the bat, and then I can play all these other characters that you know, Necromancer with an Enigma is sweet. This character right here, you can play a bunch of stuff hammered in without having an Infinity. So I decided to go for character diversity and build diversity instead of making the Infinity that would make certain builds super mega more powerful, but not allow me to play a lot of other builds. So I would generally say go with Infinity. If that is literally your choice, go with Enigma, but it's kind of, you know, I could see an argument against it, since I made the choice against it before too, so. It's a 6 circlet if you don't need Magic Find, though. Yeah, right, yeah, you, the FCR isn't really great, it just helps out the teleport, but it is pretty cool. 3 traps rolling with 3 traps with something else really good on it. You know what I could do is Larzik it and hope to get 2 sockets, and then I could plug some topazes in it, so I'd have 50 Magic Find anyways. Because magic items can get 2 sockets, right? Right. If you get lucky, that is. Right, Jorg. Yeah. Or that's a different George. That is true, but then yeah, it's I feel like how awesome the other builds end up being with Infinity or with Enigma. It's kind of like, yeah, Chains of Honor is a melee build helm. Crown of Ages, Chains of Honor, Crown of Ages. Yeah, let's ID that. No good. Yeah, we'll wait on it. I won't spend the time to do that right now. But Mind Blast is affected by FSR. Yeah, it is. I don't know if, you know, I haven't really looked. I didn't go, like, look up somebody else's build guide on how to play my assassin, but I don't even use Mind Blast at all, to be perfectly honest. Did I even put any points into it? No, I did not. I know it kind of stuns and whatever. I never used that. I guess I probably should be, huh? Maybe on my next few points I'll get down to Mind Blast, huh? I just don't have a purpose for it, I guess. I mean, I guess the few times it would keep my mercenary alive a little bit better, huh? I just don't... haven't really had a chance to use it, so... Do you have a point to fade? No, no. I mean, if you have fade on, you can't use burst of speed at the same time, so... I didn't really see the point to it. You know, I've heard people say, and people have told me before, like, put 1 point into fade just in case you want to use it, and I'm like, but I never, ever am going to want to use it, so... You know. Yeah, in softcore, you always prioritize kill speed over... Not always, but... You usually always pick kill speed over, you know, survivability at some point. At most points, I should say. Yeah, I mean, if there was ever... I do play a little bit differently, too, with my skill points and stuff, because it's single player, and I can respec anytime I want to, you know what I mean? So, if I'm here, like, in the pits specifically playing, I'm not using... you know, I'm not using Fade, I'm not going to have any points into it, you know, so... I only put points into the things that I'm using, so... Kill speed complements survivability. Great point. Great point. If you kill everything so fast, they can't harm you. At some point, I'll probably use... I don't know, Mind Blast. I don't think I'm ever going to use Mind Blast right now. I'm going to be honest. In the pits here. I'll respec some other time. Like, if I was running Chaos Sanctuary, yeah. Hit him, hit him, hit him. And then get the traps out there, but I feel like I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to be honest. Uh-oh. Oh. Run and hide real quick. Turun, let's go. I think I need that for something. I think. Oh yeah, I was gonna make an insight. I forgot. I think I need a soul rune too, right? I was just throwing those down like I was corpse exploding with a necromancer. Just doing the spin move. But just wasn't like fully thinking. Oop, okay. Oops, good work. Brow tier Tal Soul, right? Superior CV? Yeah, no, it ended up being nothing. The World Stone Fade is really nice for the extra res. Yeah, I guess if you were in World Stone Keep, getting zapped and stuff like that, but down here, yeah. How much damage are them traps doing? Oh. Great point. 1 to 7? At level 35, so. Yeah, I'm only rocking players 3 right now. I was so low a level. How high a level am I now? I'm 82. I was only level like 60 something when I came down here initially, so. Oh. Miss, miss, miss. Necro PTSD. Well, it's just like, yeah, I don't even know why. That, because, whoa. That's kind of another thing where you just, like, you don't aim at the stuff. I don't know. Because the traps, like, you don't aim at monsters, you just throw them down and, you know, I don't know. Then they corpse explode stuff, so it's kind of in my head that it's the same. I don't know. I don't know. What's up, Phil? E-Money, what's going on? I need to replace some, you might be thinking, what, like, why am I grabbing a shell rune? I need to replace some on my mule that I used for making a rune word or something like that. I can't remember what exactly. This is good versus ranged monsters like, oh, Cloak of Shadows and Archers and Gloams and stuff. Yeah, Cloak of Shadows is another one I haven't really been using at all, huh? But, you can only have one of these on at a time, right? Like, you can't have Burst of Speed and Cloak of Shadows on it, right? Unless I'm, like, confused about something. Increase the music. Any other votes to increase the volume of the music? I don't want to completely blast everything out. Is it just Fade and Burst of Speed you can't have on at the same time? Burst of Speed has nothing to do with Cloak of Shadows. Gotcha. So I could drop on Cloak of Shadows. I can drop on Cloak of Shadows and Burst of Speed. Okay, I guess I didn't know that. Not a bad hit recovery one, but I don't think it's that crazy. I don't know. You want to request the Act 2 style song? We listened to that one a while ago. Whoa! Like these archers right here wouldn't be hitting us then, huh? Because with the Cloak of Shadows, right? Alright, let's just forget those guys real quick. The less the music is audible, the better. Someone's not a fan of good music over here. Personally, I think the music's sick. But that's just one Sweet Phil's opinion. Oh. Cloak 'em and smoke 'em. Oh. I got in the habit of keeping every remotely good charm on single player, knowing I can't trade anything, right? Yeah, that's what on regular D2 I ended up, you know, a whole mule full of just charms that I never use. It's like, man, you know, it's like 20 to life with like 7 attack rating. I mean, it's better than a regular 20, but then I just never use it, you know. This is one of the sicker songs in my opinion too. This one's like right up my alley. Yeah, well. The music is a little louder compared to your voice though. Yeah, I mean these I haven't changed the volume in a hot minute, so and I gotta have the audio set right, so because I take these clips and make videos out of them, so Don't want it too loud, but I don't want it so quiet that you can't hear it at all. I want to be able to like hear it. Usually you can hear my voice over it perfectly fine, even if I turn it up quite a bit, but I think it'll be all right. What weapons the mercenary using? He's actually rocking an obedience. I decided to go that way, so hopefully he get like quote unquote the first kill faster. Ooh. And then he could hopefully my Death Sentry would start popping bodies faster, and you know that's kind of the thought process I went through. I don't have an infinity yet, so jeez, what's going on up here? Class is my favorite. Tough call. The best I can say for that is my most recent favorite, and that is probably the Necromancer more recently. All right, yeah. I'll get down to Cloak of Shadows. I didn't realize. I thought that because you can't use Burst of Speed and Fade, I thought like these different things that you cast on yourself would like override each other. But I guess you can use both of those, you say, huh? I didn't really look into it at all. I just, hey, let's play Assassin, let's go. No experience. So oh. Will Terror Zones kick in on single player next ladder? I'm not sure exactly. They're supposed to at some point. I'm not 100% sure what's going on with Terror Zones and single player, so can't give you too much information on that. But yeah, can't wait. Now I can't wait to get Cloak of Shadows. Never have a problem with archers again. Oh, I keep forgetting to stop at the stash. I gotta check this real quick. Just in case it's some crazy six-socketed blah 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 blah. Find anything good today? Just a couple things. I mean, the best thing probably an Oculus, so didn't pull a million godly things yet today. Assassin's a great overall character to learn about. She has a few quirks worth knowing about as well. Yeah, whatever. I'm never going to use that thing. Where did I put those? Ral, Tyr, Tal, and I never got a soul rune. Oh. Yeah. I figured I should, you know, if I got a Diablo 2 YouTube channel, I probably should take the time to learn the Assassin a little bit, huh? Instead of people asking me questions, I was like, yeah, I don't know anything about this, so... When you master Cloak. Yeah, I mean, once that Cloak of Shadows, it should be... Yeah. So, oh... Yeah, I was confused on this. I didn't even think. you cast it on them. I was thinking it like I said, I never looked into it. Don't laugh at me. Don't call me an idiot. I was thinking it was like you know, in my head anyways, like you wear a cloak that's shadows, you know, like you're Harry Potter. You get a cloak on. Not like you cast it on them. Guess that's what you get for not looking into stuff, huh? Yeah, so you just see the archers and you just blast them with Cloak of Shadows and you're rocking and rolling. I'm your favorite for that now. I mean, it sounds right? I mean, if you didn't know anything. And I was honest, I never play Assassin, so ever. It's entertaining seeing a very seasoned D2 player feel like a noob. I mean, yeah, I mean, maybe a little bit. Just a few things I don't know here and there. I wouldn't say complete noob. I mean, I am slaughtering in the pits. Slaughtering. Eric says, feels like Assassin's the most neglected class. I would say it's probably number 2. Druid is the most least used class, the most least used. But yeah, I would say that Druid's the least used because it's so bad. Assassin, I don't know, you kind of see a lot of them. I mean, not as much as Sorceress, Paladin, you know, Java's on, but... Probably should throw some traps down instead of just staring at these monsters, huh? I'd say this many runs in, I really have not gotten very good luck so far. I'm going to be honest here. Cody says a bit behind, but Cloak of Shadows is beast. Yeah, I'm going to get to it. As soon as I get... I'm going to get one more level, click here. One next level, click here. And then that's going to be that, huh? Or actually, you know what? I don't think I ever did, like, any of the skill quests for this stuff. I could go do the Den of Evil real quick, get a skill point, huh? Nah, we'll do it later. Some other time. Every build that you can make with a Druid, you can make the better version of it. Yeah, kinda. Where are the mods? I feel like catching a ban. I don't know. I think we're you guys are unsupervised in chat today. I think everybody called in sick. I know G-Stacks was in here a second ago. All the mods were in here at one point, but I think they all had to go or whatever. Maybe. If not, maybe consider banning. Oh, G-Stack's still up in the house. He was just lurking for a little while. He was sitting in the background waiting for one of y'all to pop off, and he was gonna hit you. Boom! Hammer time. The Fire Druid any good since it's a physical and fire? Does that really make it worth more than a Fire Sorceress? No. It's not better than a Fire Sorceress, really. I mean, you do technically have the dual damage, and that does work, but it's just... I did a Fire Druid not long ago in the Stony Tomb stuff. You know, that's probably one of the best places for it. It's not great. I had, like, the best possible gear, and it was, like, okay, so... It's mainly just something to do if you want to do something different, do something for fun. Obviously, through Nightmare and Normal, the Fire Druid is kind of wrecks, just like the Fire Traps wreck from the Assassin, but... Ooh. Banhammer hasn't dropped yet. Nah, well, I'm just joking. That's like just a big jokester. Oh, Phil, joking again. Actually, let me look at that real quick. 5. To make an honor in it. PTA Bullrog Blade. No one puts baby in a corner. Wind Druid is good for solo self-found, isn't it? Yeah, Wind Druid's pretty good. Wind Druid is pretty good. It's probably the best Druid build there is, to be honest. Eric says people are going to hate him for it, but his favorite build to play is the Hammerden. I mean, it does absolutely wreck, and absolutely wrecking stuff can be fun for sure, so I don't hate you. I haven't played a lot of Hammerden in my life, but I mean, I had a good time when I was doing it. I mean, it didn't hurt that I found like 4 high runes and a metal grid and, you know, in the Chaos Sanctuary, but it's always fun wrecking and finding a bunch of good stuff, I'd say. Oh, something green. War Scepter. Slump Cat. Poison Necros' all-time favorite. Poison, I never had a D-Web, so I didn't. It worked okay. I used it once in a while, but without a D-Web. But just on certain things, I guess. It was alright. I do like Necromancer, so I like the ease of summon. Like how easy the summon Necro is to play. Like, don't even have to pay attention. Just read and chat non-stop, not even looking at the screen, you know. Hey Phil, you streaming from a warehouse. You're like the 5th person to say that. Now this is my basement. This is my office. This is where I do everything. I just decided to drop the green screen to do some stuff earlier, and I was gonna stream. I was like, oh, I gotta put it back up. Ah, forget it. It'll be a conversation starter, right? Frenzy Barbs is Cody B's go-to. Rune Sword. What is this? I don't remember what this is. Oh yeah, Plague Bear. I was almost said Plague and I stopped. Plague Bear. Yeah. Okay, alright. Frenzy's kind of easy if you got alright stuff. You just hold down the button and you just run from monster to monster and slapping everything, so. What do we got up here? 3 o'clock. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna have to hop off. I'm gonna have to get my daughter here not long from school, and there's a few things I wanted to get done and stuff before, you know, before I had to pick her up from school. So, knocked out a nice, good stream here. 3.5 hours. You guys are welcome. That's a long Sweet Phil stream right there, you know what I'm saying? But don't forget the kid, yeah, right? You don't want to forget the kid, so. I didn't mean to harm, but you're doing great. No problem, Dig. No problem. I know you're joking. You're like the 5th person. It's no problem. No problem. But time to head out, fellas, ladies and gentlemen. So, it's official. Peace out. And don't forget, keep slaying. Ooh.